Welcome to today's podcast. I'm here with Diane Greenwood and James Fitzpatrick from AL Scrubz. James was last year's Domestic Cleaning Awards winner, and he's back with us today. He's going to be one of the judges for this year. So James, let's start with tell us about AL Scrubz. What is it? What do you do?
Hello, Louise. Hello, Diane.
Hi.
So we're a cleaning company based in Glasgow. We do domestic and most recently we've moved into a bit of commercial cleaning. So, we're a cleaning company based in Glasgow. We do everything from end of tenancies, after builders, regular house cleans, carpet cleans, and offices and nightclubs. So a wee bit of everything we do.
When did you start the business, James?
Started it in 2017. So it was just me and my friend went down south. We quit our jobs and we wanted to just be oven cleaners, make £50 a day each and be happy with that. So we done ovens, then we realised carpet cleaning. So we done ovens and carpets. And then 2019, we realised we could do more end of tenancy and stuff. So I got my mum involved and the three guys kind of started cleaning houses. So we really started the actual cleaning in 2019 and then it's kind of grew from there.
Evolved from there. And where did the name AL Scrubz come from?
My best friend and my wee boy, so my best friend's wee boy is called Ace, my wee boy's called Leo, and then Scrubz, because we're the Scrubbers. Ace, Leo, Scrubz.
AL Scrubz, I like it.
Everybody keeps saying, well, can I speak to Al? Or the phone up, can I speak to Al? And I go out to meet people, hi, you Al? Like, no, it's A-L. I should have put a dot in the middle.
AL Scrubz, yeah, okay, brilliant.
So you've grown quite fast, haven't you, James? It's been quite rapid for you guys.
Since we started, I've doubled my turnover, more than doubled it really, 3 consecutive years. So
Wow.
It's been all right, actually, aye. It's not until I actually look at my accounts and I realise, because sometimes you don't think you're doing well until you reflect in the previous years how far you've actually came.
So we have to ask, why do you think you won last year?
You tell me.
It wasn't my choice.
I think it's down to I showcase everybody what I'm doing. So I've got a huge presence on social media. We've got that one of our Facebook accounts, we have like 10,000 likes. We have another one, it's got 5,000 likes, active on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. So if we win a contract, put it in social media, every deep clean, put it in social media, we get a good review, put it in social media so people see what we're doing. And things like that. Did a wee bit for the local community, like drop them off Easter eggs to schools and things like that. So I just showcase what I'm doing, and I think when people see that, they can see that you're doing well.
And Diane and I were talking about this, and we were saying you do exceptionally well about doing that, but not all cleaning companies are happy to just share everything, are they? They don't blow their own trumpets, and that's what we really want to get across in these awards, that actually there's nothing wrong with just sharing what you're doing. It's not always talking about yourself. Like, otherwise you'd be talking about yourself the whole time, wouldn't you, James? Like, it is just sharing what you're doing. Yeah,
so I've changed it a bit now because I've got people in the office. If I come up with a status, that I put a status on saying, James, or it'll be our boss, is getting interviewed by DCBN this week. So it's not, because I'm trying to get the bigger stuff now, I try to make it, well, not make it out, it is a bigger company. So I make it out as if like the boss has brought his puppy into the office today and the boss is getting interviewed today and things like that. It shows that we've got a management team, but everything still does get showcased.
You talk about yourself in the third person now then?
Yes.
It's you and your message evolving really, isn't it, as your business grows?
Yeah, well, that's it. So it was always me. When I first started, I was putting pictures of me and my kid out at the park. Like, it doesn't need to be about business all the time. Let people get to know you as a person and they kind of relate to that. And sometimes that gets you work alone because people like you as a person rather than just try to sell all the time.
And do you think, because I see this quite a lot, that smaller businesses are out there sort of talking about themselves like the boss is doing this, and actually it's only a one-man band, and people want to buy from people, they want to know about that person, don't they? Do you think people make that mistake, or do you think it's okay to do that?
I'm not sure. I think if you're a small business, and then it's good to maybe do it the way I used to do it, like about me, put pictures of myself on Facebook, out cleaning. I used to have pictures of myself in my walking bucket and things like that when I was out cleaning. But because my target is maybe the bigger jobs now, the bigger offices who maybe want a larger company, rather than a self-employed cleaner.
So you're doing the judging this year. What are you looking for a good winner in some of the categories this year? What is it you're looking for?
I'm quite excited about that, being a judge, because it's a weird one. I still see myself as a wee cleaner. But social media presence, I think that's a big one. For a business to grow, they need to have a good social media presence. So I'd be looking at their social media. How active are they? Can you see that they're growing as a company or as a business? Ask people for reviews. The amount of great feedback a lot of companies get, and they don't ask for reviews. So we send a text after each job. Can you leave us a wee review and things like that? And so if you get good reviews, good feedback, something that I would like to see, something that would surprise me, a unique selling point. A lot of cleaning companies kind of copy each other and do the same kind of stuff. So if there's something out there somebody's doing, I would like to see that, something a bit different.
So since you won the award a year ago, what sort of changed in your business? You said you're going after bigger contracts now. How do you feel that it's sort of, helped you change, I suppose?
Well, we put at the end of every email, like the footer at the email, I would say that.
Yeah. We sent out a gold footer, didn't we? Yeah.
So at the end of every email, if you're just sending a quote, they'll see at the bottom, we're an award-winning cleaning company, not in Scotland, in the UK. I think that alone looks great. So for a marketing purpose, it changes things, because if you're saying you're the best cleaner in the UK, that's an extremely good achievement, a good award to win. So Mark, we put it everywhere again. Facebook, after every post, award-winning cleaning company, our websites, emails, everywhere. When we've had people come to us, and I say to them, we're an award-winning cleaning company, and they'll say, well, I know that's the reason I came to you. After we've seen that you said you're an award-winning cleaning company, we go on your website, that looks good, and we look at your reviews, you've over 300 reviews, so it kind of starts them doing their research on you if they see that at first.
Yeah, so it's not just about you entering the award and bigging yourself up at that stage, but when you win, or you're a runner-up or whatever, but you won, you make the most of the opportunity.
Yeah, and it's good for the cleaners as well. I think when the cleaners are working and they know they're working for a 5-star cleaning company, they want to keep the standards there, because they know that we've worked hard to grow this business. The cleaners, it's credit to them. They're the ones that's out cleaning now. So it gives them a morale boost. They get excited when I say to them, we've won another award. We won 3 last year. And they get excited by it, and they keep the standards there, because we're a 5-star cleaning business.
So you don't get to enter this year, do you? You're not going to be?
No, but we're still the best, Louise.
Okay. Okay, there might be a new one. There'll definitely be a new winner, so you can enter again next year.
Can I vote for myself?
So tell us about the last year for you guys, because you've won more awards, but tell us what else has gone on, and you've had some quite big changes, haven't you?
Yeah, so the last year we've kind of moved more to commercial cleaning. We've got a couple of bigger contracts. We've got a contract worth like 120 grand a year, which is a really good one. We've doubled our turnover, doubled our staff, and I'm working less. So it sounds weird. We've got more, and I've kind of took time away for the office. Sometimes I was finding myself coming out of the office and just sitting in front of my laptop, but not doing anything. But I just felt as if I had to be here. Because I've got Julie working in the office, I've got my management out there. So I'm starting to learn how to go away and spend time with my kid, or do something rather than just coming out of the office and sitting there because you feel like you need to be there. So that was a kind of mindset thing.
You haven't just sat around, have you?
No. So I've worked on other stuff as well, but it's gave me time to focus on other things that I want to do. So if I'm not working on the cleaning business, I'm currently trying to buy other businesses.
And you've got a very clear plan as to what you're doing, haven't you?
Yes. So because my cleaning company can manage without me, the team do a good job. I'm looking to buy other businesses and implement what I've learned in my cleaning company. So buy a business, get a good management team in place, and just keep doing that. So that's my plan going forward.
What I love and what's really inspirational is you've right at the beginning you said oven cleaning £50 a day. Then you've gone through that whole sort of growth and transition, but now you're a business owner.
Yep, no, that's it. So, and I was speaking to my dad the other day, and I was saying to him, I was still telling him I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. He's like, how wiggy, you're no, look what you've done. But because I just still think I'm, like before I was doing cleaning, I was like a HGV driver. So I'm just like a normal person, but I've not got an entrepreneurial background. Any of my family has a business or anything like that. So I've kind of just learnt through like reading books and things like that. And then you get a buzz for it, and you try and get to the next level.
Why do you think you've been a success? Because we're talking 5 years you've been in business here. You've got a big team as well, haven't you, around you? And you're doing a lot of different things. Why do you think you've been successful when other people struggle so much? See,
I still don't think I've been successful. Well, obviously, what I've done now is good. But where I want to be, I still think I'm not successful. Obviously, I don't know. It's weird. I think people struggle because they work too hard. Like I was working when I started the business. I was starting at 8 o'clock and I wasn't getting home to like 7 o'clock at night. Then I was doing invoices, booking jobs in, and I was doing everything. So I never had time to actually study the cleaning industry, like systems and processes. And it's when I got a team around me, it gave me time to work on the business rather than in the business. I learned more, and I managed to take a step back. Try and give yourself at least one day off. You might be losing £100-300 that day, but in the long run, it'll be worth it because you can learn so much. It's an investment. Take a day off, invest in yourself.
Can I just go back to this? Because I actually knew James when he was going through this battle. You didn't want to take a day off, and that paper diary, well, that was an argument, wasn't it?
It's not a day off because you're still working on the business, but I was kind of hands-on it. As you know, Louise, I was out there, like to go out there cleaning and thought it couldn't get done without me and stuff like that. And it was definitely a mindset thing. Always try to be in 5 places at the one time and stuff like that. But once you've got a good team around you, you need to learn to trust them and follow the process.
It's a bit of a trap otherwise, isn't it?
You need to try and give yourself even a half a day and gradually build up to 1, 2, maybe 3 days.
You know, you're speaking music to our ears. Me and Diane spend all day going, come on, guys, work on your business, not in it. That's what we talk about.
But I think people just see the money. If they're not out there physically cleaning, they're losing that 1, 2, whatever it is, £300 a day. That's what I was put off with. I'm like, if I'm sitting in the office working on the business, I'm losing £300. So I want to be out there making money.
And a lot of people, I think it's hard. A lot of people are saying there's a recession and people have it in their mind that they need that money. They can't survive without it. Did you miss it?
No, because the time I spent on the business, I met more people, I got more contracts because it's just I've got more work for I took time off, and now I do like less. Sounds weird, but
so you do less but get more productive with it.
Aye, that's it. I use your time wisely.
Perfect.
Yeah. Your value to the business is not you going out delivering the service.
No, that's it. Definitely. If you can get somebody else to do what I was doing, pay them whatever you pay them, and then you can work on the business to make it bigger. So it's definitely helped. And it was a mindset thing. Try to shift that. It was definitely a mindset.
How did you shift it?
The main thing was that I had to. I didn't know that I had to. My mum worked for me, and saying her health wasn't getting good, and I kind of had to create a job for her. I wanted my mum to keep working, so I created a job for her in the office. So she was doing the stuff that I would normally do at night time, and that freed me up so much time. And having somebody to help you with kind of the admin stuff helped massively, and that made me realise I don't need to be doing all this kind of stuff that I'm doing. And then I got a supervisor to do the stuff that I was doing out, like for the cleaning, and then just kind of took it from there. And I spoke to yourself, Louise, got a coach to help with my mindset. I had a few not heated, but arguments for you.
You've gone from heated, not heated.
Aye.
Yeah, there were a few arguments, weren't there?
There was a few, because you were telling me to do something and I was telling you it's just not possible. I've tried it. But then when I just obviously listened to you, stopped being stubborn, and it did work. Prices was one of the main things. You were telling me I can be £20 an hour, and I was adamant I couldn't get over £16.50 because I had 2 rejections. But I worked on my sales pitch and just kept at it. And
if I remember rightly, what you actually did was you went, this is stupid. I don't like domestics anymore. I don't make any money off them.
Well, I was going to stop the domestic. We still, most of our work is at the end of tenancy and the deep clean stuff. That's where we make most of our money. And I was ready for just kind of chucking it. I'm not doing it. But once you've got the work there, you can put your prices up. People start accepting. So you put it up a wee bit more and more until you start to get rejections again.
But you started pitching, going, well, I don't want the work anyway. You started pitching amounts you never thought you'd get, and they started saying yes to you. And you were like...
There was a couple I didn't want. I just put crazy prices in because there was a period I was struggling to get staff, and you can help me with that as well. So I was just overpricing stuff, and then I was still getting the work.
So that changing mindset, you've effectively replaced yourself in your own business, haven't you? So you can...
Aye, definitely, aye.
So now he's going to buy other businesses and replace himself. But Diane, we spend all day talking about this, don't we? The number of people who are like, oh, come on, guys, you just have to trust that, people are going to pay your prices. And if they don't pay those prices, there's no point you being in business. And I think you hit that point with some of your, because you've got lots of different arms, you hit that point with the domestic arm going, There's no point.
I see some posts on your Facebook page, people saying it's not possible, the area they're in, nobody would pay that money. And that's the exact same mindset I had at the time. Because they've had a few rejections doesn't mean to say nobody's going to pay that. You just need to work on your sales pitch a wee bit. And I had the exact same mindset. And I think I commented on one of them, and people are saying, no, it's definitely this area, you can't go above 16, 17 pounds an hour. Well, fair dues. I know you can through my experience, but
you're in Glasgow, aren't you? And you were adamant they weren't going to pay it in Glasgow.
Yeah, because other people were charging. People put it all over their Facebook page, £12 an hour, £13 an hour. And a lot of jobs I was going to, I felt as if I was getting laughed out the door. Oh, the last person was doing it for £13 an hour. Why would I pay 20? That's ridiculous. But I realised I was targeting the wrong people then. So maybe change my target audience. It's worked better if I got the mindset, I don't care if I don't get the contract. Yeah. And then I started to get them.
I always advise the first person that gets the new price is a new customer. And once you get the confidence that you can sign new customers, then all your current customers can then have a price increase.
I think James should be poster boy. Well, you are. You're the winner, last year's winner, aren't you? But poster boy, but just doing things the right way. And actually, what I've seen most about you is that you are willing to change.
Yeah, no, definitely. We've got, as I say, I've not got a business background, so when I started reading books, getting a coach like yourself, people to help me, I don't know everything, so learn from other people's mistakes and it gets you there quicker.
And I believe you've supported a few other people in business, haven't you? You've been out there helping others.
Yeah, well, people see that what I've did, like win awards and things like that. I've had a few cleaning companies message me, like younger people saying they've been following me for years because, again, I'm putting my story on, just asking for advice. So that people a few years younger than me, even a couple of people older than me, asking me advice, what's the best apps to use, what's the best products, how do you get contracts and things like that. And I like they're supposed to be competitors, but I like it because it gives you a wee boost in it when people think can see that you're doing well and you're kind of inspiring people in a way. So I quite like it, aye.
It's always interesting how the most successful people in any industry are the ones that then share that success with others. Yeah. Whereas if you're scarce about things, actually your business seems to end up feeling the same way.
Yeah, that's that. So if you're willing to help, then your business will grow.
And this is what I've noticed about all the judges. So we've been doing podcasts with all of them, and all of them are like, we love helping people. And they've all sat there and gone, yeah, we want new ideas from those that are out there as well. They're out there going, we want to learn from you guys. It's
good when you see like a new idea with the cleaning industry, because it is the same kind of stuff that people do. So when you see somebody's doing something different, how did I not think of that? That's cracking. So I'm hoping to see some new ideas.
What kind of things are you thinking, and what kind of lines would you like to see ideas along?
I like to be surprised, so it'd be good if something surprises me, because I can imagine you've got 100, 200 applicants there, all writing the similar stuff. So if something stands out, somebody's thinking out the box a wee bit, that would be good.
So even if someone's a small one-man band and they're just doing it themselves and they've got a cracking idea or they're doing something differently, you're going, you'd be my winner.
Yeah, no, definitely, because you've got to start somewhere. Everybody's been a one-man band at some point, so if they're a one-man band and they're coming up with good ideas now, we'll be interested to see where they'll be in a few years' time. So it doesn't matter how big the company is, still go for it and hopefully get yourself an award. And
if someone's nervous, can they message you? And you'll be going,
give me a message. I don't know if it'll always be the right advice, but I'll try my best.
James, thank you. Well done for last year. Thank you for coming back to be a judge again this year. I've absolutely loved watching your journey through the last year and obviously going on to win more awards, and you've done incredibly well. And I'm looking forward to seeing you share all that knowledge again, coming back to be a judge. Yeah, no, definitely. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. And good luck to everybody that's going to apply.